Hi, I'm Rebecca, and welcome to my podcast, Smashing Through with Rebecca.x. I am so excited you're here on this episode. Topics include life, business, mindset, full of kick-ass content and high energy. Enjoy the podcast, and remember, you too can smash through and keep going always. Inner imbalances and maintaining peace. Your peace is paramount. Peace, mindset, it is all about, protecting you and your energy and everything. When there's an imbalance inside of yourself, like there might be upset or rage or anger or whatever, it actually reflects and manifests in your daily life. Okay, meaning you're not going to be as patient with someone, you may snap at someone, you may be angry, so it shows up that you're racing to work or you're commuting somewhere and you're just in a strop. So when there's an imbalance inside of us and we're not at peace, the vibration, aura, energy, everything about us is very, very different. And so it affects our mindset, it affects us mentally, physically, stress levels are higher, it affects our emotions and everything. So the ripple effect is actually massive. And so this podcast I want to share with you about maintaining peace in as many areas as you can to make sure that they are balanced. Now, I will say a lot of people don't like the word balance, but it means different things to different people. So my balance may be going at 60 miles an hour on something, yours might be going at 30, and that's okay. Your balance may be that you can be around a lot of people during the day but need time during the evening, just chilling, watching TV, feet or reading a book, doing something, right? Whereas my balance, I need pockets of time during the day. I can't wait till the evening. I need pockets of time during the day just to be, just to center myself, to meditate, to think, to reflect, whatever. I need little pockets of time during the day, all throughout the day, every day. If I've been around people, say for example, my event, I'm at that event, it's full on, I'm surrounded by people, I'm doing the thing. When I come away, I just need time. I just need to be by myself. Now, you may not know this, but I'm going to tell you, I am a full-time carer for my son who has special needs. So I can't get away on my own at any point. I'm with him constantly, okay? So cut long story short, he is in one area of the house, I'm in another area. And as long as I can maintain a certain amount of peace, even though he's stimming and ticking and kicking off and all of this with his brain and what's going on with him, as long as I can just have a couple of minutes just to be, so that I can breathe, I can actually do some meditation, or I can journal, and it's just peaceful. That helps. I pour into me consistently in the pockets of time that I can, because I'm resourceful in that way. And you need to do the same. You need to make sure that you are maintaining as much peace and minding your energy and your mindset and protecting them above everything, because they're priceless. So that you're not getting into a debate with someone, you're not getting into an argument with someone, you are choosing what you actually really step into, because you've got to take care of you. You have to take care of yourself. You've got to make time. That doesn't mean schedule it into the planner, like it's like all of Saturday, no one talk to me. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is you've got to be mindful of what you need. So listen to the body. Ask yourself the question, do I need to rest right now? Do I need just 5 minutes on my own? Do I need to just go outside and breathe? What do I need to do? You know what I mean? Because the imbalance isn't necessarily negative. It kind of can be if you're going to look at it that way, but it could be just something that you are learning. It's information for you going, right, I'm not feeling it right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. And the thing is, it's going to be different for everybody. What will work for you won't work for me necessarily, and what will work for you might not necessarily work for somebody else. So you can only go with what works for you, which is great as well, which makes us unique. But being optimistic about really pouring into you and having the non-negotiable that you are maintaining peace. You are not going into a mean girl attitude conversation with someone, because that's not okay. You know, it's like you shouldn't have to defend yourself, justify yourself to anybody, you know. And so balance, your type of balance, is the best thing that you can achieve for your body, for your mind, for your soul, for your heart, for your health, for your head, for your mental state, for everything, you emotionally, spiritually, everything, physically, everything, okay? So you've got to listen to your body and take time for yourself so that your inner healing, your inner balance can come through, okay? So that you can actually really heal, return to, you know, being at peace, being tranquil, and being okay, not kind of, you know, your nervous system like going crazy and going off on one. You're actually at peace with yourself in your head, knowing that it's going to be okay. Everything works out the way it's supposed to anyway, not necessarily the way that you want it to, but it works out the way it's supposed to. And so that this can actually help you to get stronger. It can help you to, you know, get clarity on a lot of things so that you can actually think. You know, in this day and age, there's so much noise, so much going on, that it doesn't actually give us time to actually think about anything, because we've got 50 million things. We're spinning plates and juggling things and all of this. And so, you know, releasing yourself from all of that, letting it go, knowing that you can't control everything but yourself and your feelings and your emotions and your beliefs and values, which can all change in the click of a finger. Okay, but your inner imbalance actually might be your inner child that needs healing. It could be a trauma that you need to heal from. It could be so many different things inside of you that you actually have to shine a light on it to say, yeah, you know what, I need to work on me. And it's not selfish. You do need to take care of yourself 100% in your life, in your business, in your relationships, but it's all about you. And your mindset is so critical, it's unbelievable. Don't ever underestimate your mindset. Don't give your key to the brain to anybody, okay? But you can stand there firm and make it non-negotiable and go, no, we're not doing this. I'm not signing up for this. I'm not having an argument. We're not discussing it. I'm going to remove myself from the environment and situation. And you need to maintain peace and protect your energy, your mindset, and your peace above everything, because it's the only thing, you're your own voice. And it's the only thing that you can give yourself, is the self-respect to say no to others, or no to situations, environments, you know, anything like that that's actually getting you off course. Then you will see your energy change, your aura will be different, your, you know, crazy feelings like this, it'll actually, you'll start to calm yourself down. And also, don't feel as though you're alone either. There's support out there. I can be a mentor to you. You know, I have lots of modalities on my website and offerings to help you at Rebecca.x. And, you know, they could be programs and courses. You can work with me one-to-one. There's so many different things that you can actually tap into personally for you that can actually help you. Okay, so that you may not know the how, you may not know how you're going to do it or what you're going to do and all of this, and you may have a whole luggage, you know, loads of suitcases full of stuff, but know that you can come through the other side of it when you really step forward and say yes to your renewal of peace. You say yes to the balance of you. You say yes to everything that you want to feel, everything you want to grow through and expand through, because you're worth of taking care of yourself. Self-respect, self-esteem, self-confidence, it's all about you. And it's all about giving the love back to you, which you may be finding that you're trying to find everything outside of yourself, like happiness and love and everything, whereas you need to do the inner work first. You've got this, you're amazing, you're remarkable, you're incredible, and I can help you. So I will put all the links in the show notes. I'm sending you lots of love and lots of strength, and I'll see you on the next episode.